We are ready. Namaste.
Namaste.
And welcome to our weekly mindful movement session. I'm Ed Mink, and this is
Clancy Sorrel.
And today we're going to introduce a bit of Krav Maga. Krav Maga is the Israeli self-defense system. It's a system, a series of very, very practical self-defense techniques or personal defense techniques. But obviously we're not trying to teach Krav. That requires some focused and really intense training. But today we selected this topic and because it is kind of dynamic, and it seems like 2 weeks into the semester and the weather up and down that, you know, it'll feel good to move rather dynamically. And also because we are trying to bring Krav Maga back to campus. Before the pandemic, we were working with the local Krav Maga school, which is on North College here in Fayetteville, and Cole Soje, the owner and chief instructor, was coming to campus and doing an 8-week series introducing Krav Maga, the same teaching that you would receive out of the school at a very, very reduced cost. So we're trying to bring that back to campus and hope to, maybe within the next couple of weeks, offer a weekly series of Krav Maga that will be instructed by Mr. Soje. So this is an opportunity to introduce you to that and keep you posted about offering that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, we like it. It's a good balance to our yoga and our Pilates and all of that. So I'm going to keep my shoes on because it is a very practical self-defense system. And should one ever be assaulted or attacked, it's very likely you will be in street clothes. On the other hand, you know, this is mindful movement, and the intent is to help you feel a little bit more empowered through some of these movements. So you can be in your socks, on your mat, bare feet, or whatever it might be. So we're going to warm up very quickly and then introduce 4 primary basic movements. So stand with your feet about hip width apart, knee soft, knee slightly bent. We'll just quickly rotate the neck, both clockwise and anti-clockwise. Release your chin down towards your sternum, look directly forward, and then look overhead, forward, and down. Forward, overhead, forward, and down. Okay, just swing your arms from side to side. Belly soft, allow your spine to open. Big arm circles. Both directions. Overhead reach. Slowly fold. Belly soft. Hang in full forward fold for just a couple of breaths. Allow the vertebrae to open. The spine to warm up a little bit. Soften your knees, big circle overhead, and hands in front of the arm. These next few moves are precisely the way Cole begins his Taekwondo or Krav Maga classes. Just take your arm across your body, other arm. Interlock your fingers behind your neck and pull the elbows down. Loosen the neck. Take your hand over your elbow and pull it down your back. Other arm. Stand with your feet wide. Reach down, hang your head down in between your shoulders. Crown of your head facing directly down, look behind you. Slide your hands out over one foot. Reach your nose to your toes. And slide your hands out over the other foot. And reach your nose to your toes. Back to the center. Okay, now scoot your feet together a little bit. Bring yourself up. Okay. We're just going to squat down and stay for several breaths to open up the knees. And excellent. Okay. So Krav Maga is again very practical, not a martial art, techniques that work, and based on intuitive movements and instinctual movements. So imagine somebody throws a ball at you, just automatically your hands come up. Open hands. Okay? You don't try to catch a ball with fists, right?
Right.
Open hands. So this is, the basic on guard position or preparation position in Krav Maga. So both hands up, okay, and elbows in relatively tight knot, arms up like this, okay, and step forward on the foot or with the foot opposite of your predominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you step forward left. If you're left-handed, you step forward right, okay? And all we're going to do is alternate hands. The strike in Krav Maga, again, with open hands, so that even if you don't hit the target precisely that you're going, that you're aiming for, at least, you'll get something, And then the other idea is that from a self-defense perspective, when you strike, you maybe claw or grab an ear or the hair or something, and that's much more efficacious to do with open hands. Also, you don't want to punch to defend, because then you may hurt your own hand and be even more vulnerable. Okay, so all we're going to do is alternate, and right off the bat, every movement that you perform in Krav Maga, you audibly exhale, not only to focus the breath and the energy, but also to help with training so that you won't freeze, should you actually be in a threatening position. When we freeze, we hold our breath. So every movement is notice how with our dominant hand, we're turning the hip, coming up on the ball of the foot a little bit, so that there's more power in that dominant hand strike, okay? So we're going to go. Now, to make it as effective as possible, even though we're introducing this as mindful movement, angle your strike up. It's very likely that whoever might be attacking you or threatening you or whatever, very likely that they're bigger than you may be. So, although if they're really big, then going straight forward, you actually would be targeting the groin. So, so think of it either way. If this guy's 6'8", boom, boom, that's right to the groin. So, okay. So let's do 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 3 target points in Krav Maga are what?
Are the eyes.
Okay, go ahead. To my eyes.
Oh, eyes.
Yeah, eyes.
Throat.
Yes.
And groin.
And groin. Okay? Those are the 3 target areas. If someone strikes you to the eyes, the throat, the groin, you cannot not react. Okay? So minimally, a strike to those vulnerable areas can cause at least an eye blink or a shrug or whatever, and that split second may be adequate for you to run away and escape, okay? So how that translates into these opening moves is that we're now going to go strike, strike, bring your hands back, still close to your ears, come up on your non-dominant foot, snap kick to the groin, and then back, okay? It's like the top of your foot, from your toes, I guess we call that the inseam, right? Or
I don't know.
anyway,
But yeah.
where the laces would be on your shoes,
Okay.
okay? Okay, so it's up, snap, kick, and back. So from the side, you want to lean back a little bit because that creates distance for them to come further. It's a snap kick and then back, okay? And lower your center of gravity. Snap, kick, and back, okay? So we're going to go strike, strike, hands up, snap, kick, and back. Slow becomes smooth, smooth becomes fast. Okay? Don't do this too herky-jerky at the beginning. You want to create some muscle memory. These are precisely Cole's words. Okay? So we're going to go strike, strike, snap, kick, and back. Ready? Strike, strike, snap, kick, and back. You can even angle your fingers forward a little bit. Creates a little bit more distance. Okay? Strike, strike, snap, kick, and back. 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 Okay? So let's do 10 just strikes and then several more of that sequence. Okay? Ready? Again, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Are you feeling that a little bit? A little bit?
I am.
You're warming up a little bit and feeling a little bit more empowered and it's the end of the week, right? You made it through 2 weeks. Phew. Phew. I don't really tire her out that much, All right. So we're going to now go strike, strike, hands up. Snap, kick, and back. Good. Strike, strike, snap, kick, and back. Strike, strike, snap, kick, and back. Remember, exhale every movement. And back. And back. One more. Snap, kick, and back. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna just, slowly role model this. She strikes, strikes, snap kick. I automatically cover. I cannot not do this. I bend over, I cover, and hammer fist. This is Clancy's favorite move. And you can see how I really am trying to protect myself because she's pretty tough. Okay? So hammer fist, boom. Yeah, and then you run away, excellent, okay? You turn and run like heck. This is all about survival, okay? All about survival, creating that opportunity to create space, to leave, to yell, to call 911, to do, to get to safety. So the hammer fist, looks like this, okay? You want this to be very straight, okay? You want your knuckles but it's coming down, okay? So you bring it up and then lower with your hips. However much you weigh, most of that is in your midsection, your center of gravity. So it's just not an arm thing, okay? But body and then down, okay? So we're just going to do a few of these to stay on time. So we're going to I'll go to the side, and why don't you go to the side also, because then they can, both
Perfect.
see this. Yes, okay? So we're going to go strike, strike, snap kick, lower, take it here, and up, and boom, kind of up, almost, at the base of the cervical spine. We're at the very top of the thoracic spine. So we're gonna go strike, strike, snap kick, hammer fist. Excellent. Strike, strike, snap kick, and hammer fist. 3 more. Strike, strike, snap kick, and hammer fist. 2 more. Strike, strike, snap kick, and hammer fist. Strike, strike, snap kick, and hammer fist. Ah, that is absolutely Clancy's favorite move.
It is.
We've been together now almost 2 years since she's joined us here, and we've done yoga numerous times together, and Pilates, and push-ups, and boxing drills, and a number of you know this because you've been with us for a while. But her absolute favorite move is the hammer fist. Let's just cool down very quickly. So swing your arms from side to side, belly very soft. Hopefully you've enjoyed that quick little introduction to Krav Maga. Again, our intent is not to provide the self-defense training, but another variation, another type of mindful movement. But, you know, when you think about it, you might as well be moving in such a way that you get some muscle memory about things that might actually, you know, be practical for you at some point. So take both arms directly overhead. Inhale, exhale, come halfway, fold forward. Just kind of sway from side to side. Soften the knees, big circle. And let's finish the way we always do. Hands overhead. Please repeat out loud after us. May I be well.
May I be well.
May I be happy and peaceful.
May I be happy and peaceful.
May I be free from danger and suffering.
May I be free from danger and suffering.
May I be filled with loving kindness.
May I be filled with loving kindness.
Namaste.
Namaste.
And we're going to finish with one more time. Ready?
Yes.
Give yourselves a hand.
Woo.